It's Maynia, Maynia. See?
Maynia.
Yeah, you're supposed to sing with me.
Oh, sorry.
Ready? Maynia, Maynia. We know.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, we know.
Mania. You know that song?
No.
She's a maniac, maniac, I know. Well, I'm just twisting it up saying it's mania.
I didn't
it's
think it was I
mania.
know. Are you sure those are the lyrics?
I don't know what the lyrics are. Do you know what the lyrics are?
No.
You gonna cut all that off?
If you want me to.
Well, this isn't what I was. We're gonna dance though. Ready? Get excited. Ready? We're getting excited. It's mania, mania. We know.
Ow.
Hope you guys are as excited as we are that Mania is finally here. All the videos have been up. Everybody's talking about it. If you don't know what Mania is, join us on our trip this month. If you just watched our last video with our April updates, we're not wearing the same clothes. We just rolled right into a new video. So, we did.
You said we're not wearing the same clothes.
Well, yeah, that did kind of sound weird. Okay, so we're in the same outfit, same t-shirts, Pittsburgh Steelers, got a rocket, because we just taped our April update, and now it is May, and we want to talk about our May, and we're going to try and do weekly updates for Mania. Loving all the Mania videos. How about you? Gotta say, there's some people that are out there doing daily vlogs. Awesome. I'm just not there yet. So we're going to try and do weekly updates. We want to say, first of all, welcome to Craft Addict A. I'm Carla.
I'm Sam.
And this is a stitching floss tube about cross stitch. And this is our Mania wrap up, roll up, weekly updates, let you know what we're doing, what we've been up to. So, welcome to Mania. So,
Did the coffee kick
the
in?
coffee kicked in. I'm really excited because last year I didn't understand what Mania was. I didn't have a lot of stash to really throw anything together to really actively participate.
You knew what Mania was. You just...
I didn't really get the full concept. So this year I've been super excited. Been watching everybody's plans. I thought, how many of those plans are going to falter? Watching me kind of planning, going through, sorting stuff out, looking to see what I already have kitted, what could I possibly do, and I've melded a whole bunch of everybody's ideas together. So we're going to roll with it. So the first one, I'm going to jump in first because I'm excited, is we're going to, today is May 10th. It's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there, whether it's fur or non-fur babies. We wish you happy Mother's Day, and we send all of our hugs and loves to all of you. We are going to talk about May 1st through May 8th and what we've done.
May 9th.
Oh, May 9th. Maybe May 9th, if I can figure out what I've done. No.
No, what?
Because I didn't bring that one in here. I don't even know what I did with it at this point. Okay. All right, so let's start off. So what I did was, if I did it last year, if I worked on it last year, it's in my book. I only had 3 projects, if you watched our planning video, that carried over from 2019 to this year. So, I know where it's at. It's down there.
Down where?
On the bottom. Right there, on the bottom shelf.
Oh, that blue thing?
Mm-hmm. That's where it's at.
Are you sure? Did you, like, fold it up or something?
Yes, and I'm sure. So,
I will be right back.
while Samantha gets the project I worked on the 9th, let's talk about what I worked on May 1st. So May 1st, I finished my 2019 start, and that is Home is Where You Hang Your Needlework. So, this was a finish. It was a start May 1st, 2019. It is a finish May 1st, 2020. And this is Homespun Elegance pattern. And I did this on an Artisy 28 count ivory even weave. I did take some liberties with colors. I took some liberties with initials here. Oh, wait a minute. Here's my initials, KP. Samantha's initials here, SP. I kind of made up the S. And and then 20. So funny story is, I thought, this is crazy that they didn't give me any alphabet with this pattern, and there's alphabets in this pattern, and I don't know what those letters are. So I made my own up. Well, guess what? Carla, the brainiac, made a working copy of the pattern, and whenever I went back and got the original pattern, I saw that there was a sheet that had alphabets on it that I could have easily used to supplement into here, but I hadn't made a copy of that paper to go with my work copy. It was with the original copy, and I never thought to look there. So I share that story because if you're that person that's going, why do I not have this? Go back and look at your original copy. It's probably there. But fun to stitch. I did this in DMC. And
the photo of it's real dark.
Yeah, the original photo is really dark, but I can try and show you. It's not a very good photo, so.
It shows better on camera. That's on film.
Yeah. Yeah, it does show up better on camera. So that is the original pattern. It is designed by Sandra Sullivan. And home is where you hang your needlework. So this may become a pass the stash or a giveaway in the future. I did it. You've all seen these pages, 28 count. Even we've already seen, I don't know, probably picked it up at Michael's or Hobby Lobby or something. Then I used DMC 3721 and 938.
Wow.
Okay, so like I said, this may become a pattern that I pass on, share the wealth with others. This will probably go away. Okay, so then I did on, so that was my May 1st. I finished it at like 11:30 at night.
Explain what we're doing.
This is Maynia.
Well, yeah.
So on the, yes, I did.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
I feels like we just kind of,
we just jumped right in. We danced and we jumped right into it. So May 2nd, I started Miss Ladybug by Nora Corbett. So there she is. Here she is. I am doing her on Avalon fabric. It's a Under the Sea fabric, and that is how far I got. So you can see it's her little dress.
Ooh,
I did get a good bid on her, and this is 25 count opalescent Lugana Avalon from Under the Sea Fabrics, and I just happened to have a piece that was just the right size. It is kind of washing out, I think, with the lighting, because it is more bluish green. There's some purples in it.
That's what I imagine periwinkle to be.
Periwinkle.
Periwinkle.
So,
It's a fairy
and
like
so that is Nora Corbett's Miss Ladybug, and that was started on May 2nd, and I am using floss for, it has DMC floss. Don't get me wrong. I'm not using DMC floss.
Ooh.
One of my Aussie friends, Miss Lisa, talked about how expensive it is for them to get DMC floss, and she found a company on AliExpress called The Factory Shop that has floss called XC Floss, if you've not ever heard of it. It mirrors DMC for the most part, I think. But she said that's all she uses because it's so expensive for them over there. And I could get a whole set for $30-some. So I thought, I'll get it, I'll try it. So I did. I actually bought two sets, maybe three. No, two sets, two complete sets. They don't have the newer DMC colors, and that's fine. But this is the floss. And I decided I was going to try it out on some of the smaller projects. So I'm using this on the Nora Corbett Miss Ladybug. These are the flosses. These are the colors. They stitch nice. They're little, slightly maybe thicker than DMC, but they are soft, silky. They don't tangle up. They're really nice. So it's a good color, just to give you an idea. So, and these are on my thread drops, and so that is that. So there was my start for that. Then, should I continue?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then May 3rd, which was last Sunday,
Oh, nice.
I started Little House Needleworks Autumn ABCs. And if you remember on my last video, I talked about I had purchased these patterns and I purchased the called for colors because I don't know any better about color substitution when I started.
Oh.
And I would go with whatever the pattern called for. So this is Autumn ABCs by Little House Needleworks. And so this was a start for me. EJ on Sunshine Stitchers is doing spring ABC, so we are going to trade patterns when we're done. We're going to swap with each other, so definitely need to get this one done. But this is how far I got. Oh, let me get my colors out of the way. This is how far I got, and this was just a piece of, what is this? I think this is Picture This Plus Ale. Yeah, 28 count. It was a trimmed off piece from my Shores of Hawker & Hollow. It's the same color. And I started in the middle of it and worked my way out across the top to make sure it was wide enough. And it's going to be a bell pull, and I am liking it. So there's Autumn. And if you can see all my colors, they're all classic Colorworks. So I'm also anxious to get this done because then I can put this back into my stash and have this for another project. So that's been my goal. I'm trying to do different things. This is on a PVC pipe that I can tighten by rolling it.
It's like a scroll frame, but
so it's kind of like a scroll frame. I can just tighten it up by rolling it. I have it loosened because you don't want to leave your fabric tight whenever you're not stitching on it. So I just loosen it up to give it some play. So that is Autumn ABCs. And that is in my Gayron bag. And this is how I keep everything together, and it fits nicely in my bag. And I like this bag. So, not that I don't like Olive's bags, I do. But, okay. Then that was March 3rd. Okay, so May 3rd. May 4th and 5th, I worked on an old Haid project. I felt like working on my museum shelf. I wanted to make some progress on that, and I did not pull that out to show you because it wasn't a new start per se. So we'll show you that whenever I have some significant progress, like a page finish. So I did work on museum shelf. It's just, I worked on museum shelf. I did that on the 4th and the 5th. Then on the 6th, I decided to do a Connie G Designs. I'm going to show you this. It's Live Your Dreams by Connie G. It's beautiful peacock, and I've talked about this one before. I was really excited to get it started. So I did some stitches on it. I know, right? And then realized I messed up. I missed a whole row in here. So now I'm going to frog this out, and I'm going to have to restart it. I put it in Stitchy Prison for right now. When I restarted, I decided I'm going to use a solid color on the head and chest, and then use the DMC variegated floss for the long tail
feathers.
Yeah, the tail feathers, so you can see. So I'm excited about that, and Samantha has graciously offered to frog out my stitches as part of my Mother's Day, so I may take her up on that. Even though there's not a lot of stitches there to frog, I may take her up on that. So that is Connie G, and that was a new start on May 6th. Live Your Dreams. And Connie G does have an Etsy.
does
have an Etsy site. I'm trying to kind of keep everything together.
That's a pretty book.
Okay, and then on May 7th, I started Coolest Man in Town. And this is by Poutine. And it's got a little snowman button, but it's a row of houses and snow. So I had a small piece of fabric flare, 32 count gray fabric flare.
I mean, that's what I stitched my crow on.
It is what you stitch your crow on. This is the last piece of it that I have.
Copycat.
This is as far as I've gotten. Oop. Sorry.
Are you all right over there?
Sorry. This is as far as I've gotten. I have one more house that goes here on the end. And then there's snow across the top, snow across the bottom. There's trees on each side. And another pile of snow down here with the snowman button. So that's as far as I've gotten.
You changed the color.
I did. I changed all the colors.
Yeah.
I changed all the colors on that. And some of it's Victoria Motto, some of it's Classic Colorworks. I just kind of looked at the picture and went, okay, I got this. And I swapped. It's a perfect pattern to swap pictures out. It's not a big pattern, but it was an easy stitch for the night. So that was the 7th. And that is in my 24-hour cross stitch bag that I won in one of her giveaways.
Oh,
so
you just jammed that fabric in there.
Well, that's
No
probably
wonder
why
you
it's
lose all
so
your
wrinkled.
needles.
That's probably why it's so wrinkled. So, okay. So that goes on here. So that's done. Okay. Then on Friday, May 7th, I said
That's Thursday.
Was that Thursday?
Thursday's the 7th. You got a calendar right in front
I'm sorry. That was Thursday, May 7th for the cool. That's called The Coolest Man by Poutine.
Not a sandwich.
May 8th was One Nation. I told Samantha to go ahead and dig into my kitted projects and give me a new start. Well, she pulls out, just to tell you,
I was looking for
this bag.
Yeah.
Isn't this a beautiful bag? Love this bag. That's the inside. Of course, it's a Gayron bag.
I was looking for her Lady Liberty, and she doesn't have it kitted, so.
I don't have it kitted up yet. So, what did she find instead of Lady Liberty? One Nation by Bygone Stitches.
I mean, she's had the pattern for a while, and, you know.
I've had it.
People are stitching it. She's going to be behind a trend.
I've had the floss. I've had the floss. Got the floss.
Gosh, that's a lot of floss.
It's a lot of stitching. It's a lot of stitching. This is on hand-dyed fabric by Slovak Farm, and I lovingly name it Dirt Road. And she liked it. It was at one point, and then I named it Dirt Road somewhere along the line. She liked that name better, so we're dirt roading it. So this is a 28 count. Let me see if I can get this closer. So that's as far as I've gotten.
Is that your back?
That's just up in the corner. It's a really, I wanted a vintagey kind of look. So I don't know if you can see. Don't let Samantha pick your projects because she's going big.
Well, she's not starting anything new next year. Gotta give her what she can stitch on.
Right? Samantha will make sure I'm not starting anything new. No new starts next year. But this is a beautiful fabric by hand dyed by Slovak Farm. And it's 28 count. So check her out. She is on Facebook. And it's a really pretty fabric. So that was One Nation. Started that on Friday.
Worked on it a little bit Saturday.
Worked on it a little bit on Saturday. Because if I was in the middle of a challenge, I went ahead and worked on it the next day to finish the challenge before starting something new. So that is One Nation.
Yeah.
Okay.
How's that guy out there mowing the lawn? It's cold outside.
Well, apparently it's not too cold to mow the grass. All right. Goodness. And then are we doing the 9th? Did we say we were going to do the 9th? We might as well. Today's May 10th. I'm going to do the 9th because, you know, I had a restart. So this is a Heaven and Earth design. I'll have plenty of stuff. Look at the colors, I got to say. First of all, look at the color palette for this pattern. Can you see these colors?
That's a lot of colors. Oh my goodness.
Look at these colors.
I put my Capricorn to shame.
There's a lot of colors. But they're bright. They're happy colors. Okay. Okay, so I showed you the colors. Heaven and Earth Design. This is by Randall Spangler. Oh gosh.
Did I say Michael Sajak?
No. Oh. This is a called Sundae Delight. We talked about our favorite ice cream before, And so this is the pattern. Poop, poop. There we go. Sundae Delight. And I am doing this on restarted this on a 25 count easy grid fabric. And you're not going to believe this. This is 950 stitches I put in on this. So my goal was to hit 1,000. 950 finished my last goal prompt.
She could have made it. She could have made it.
I could have done 1,000, but I didn't want to waste stitches, so I went for something else. So, so there's 950 stitches on that. And I used it for a bunch of challenges this week for Daily 30 group. I think all of them but one I was able to use it for. So I am moving on, and I'm starting today Newcastle Bouquet by Teresa Kogut, and I'm doing that on a 36 count linen, so look for that on our next video to see how that goes. So this is how big it'll be when it's done.
Oh, it's not bad.
It's not going to be as wide, but it'll be that long. There we go. All right, so those were my Maynias. For the first week, that's our Maynia starts. I feel like I've been talking 100 miles a minute. So now I'm going to pass it over to Samantha.
All right. I feel like I have to sneeze. Oh my goodness. It's that sneeze that didn't happen last video. My Maynia was to finish a flower on my parchment tapestry. And I did. On time. A little bit behind. But I did it. And oh my goodness, I can't see it. There we go. I worked on, this is just what that's what it's supposed to look like. Okay. And I worked on this flower right here. And then after that, I ran out of space on my page, so I had to go down. And then I did all the borders, setting me up for success for next week.
Right.
And then I was in the middle of a Stitchopoly thing, and I needed more stitches, and I just wanted to work on my Capricorn. So I just worked on the alphabet down here. So, yeah.
Can you see? I gotta say, I don't hold these straight. I apologize because it's crooked the way I'm looking at it. So I'm hoping it's straight for the way you're looking at it, but gosh, I love her stitches.
I don't know how, but I managed to, like, influence people silently. Like,
I think this is a lamb's wool fabric, too, because it's really a little stiff.
It's a Belfast flax.
Okay. But
32 count.
And that's all with DMC. Look at that. Beautiful colors of DMC. I'm really excited about this, and it's not even my project, and I get excited when I see her working on it. I do.
She just doesn't want it. Just look at it a little bit longer.
I can't wait till she gets it done. All right, so.
I mean, I'm almost halfway, not even.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
That's your Maynia. So you're gonna. So next, what's your plans for this next week?
Finishing our flower.
Gonna do another flower. Okay. So next week we're gonna see another flower done. Do you think you can do a flower and a half? Let's challenge you.
Yeah, probably.
Flower and a half by next Sunday's video.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that's it for our Maynia update. Thank you for stopping in.
Oh, did you already run out of stuff?
That's it. We did the whole week.
Huh.
I told you Maynia videos are going to be short updates. So, what did we decide our tagline was? Start all the things.
No.
No.
You wrote it down.
I wrote it down
And
this
you
time.
forgot.
Oh my gosh.
You literally said it 25 minutes ago.
Start what you want to start. Stitch what you want to stitch. And happy Maynia, everybody. Bye.
Bye.